take a slow breath in and let it out. Again, breathe in gently and let your body soften as you breathe out. There is nothing you need to solve right now. There is nowhere else you need to be. For the next few minutes, you are allowed to pause. You are allowed to rest. You are allowed to come back to yourself. I release the pressure to figure everything out tonight. I do not need to replay every conversation. I do not need to predict every outcome. I do not need to prepare for every possible version of tomorrow. Right now, I am safe enough to soften. Right now, I can let my mind slow down. Right now, I can let my body receive rest. My thoughts may still move, but I do not have to follow all of them. A thought is not an emergency. A worry is not a command. A feeling is not a failure. I can notice what is here without becoming lost in it. I can let thoughts pass through me like clouds moving across the sky. I do not have to argue with my mind. I do not have to force silence. I simply return again and again to this breath. Breathing in, I am here. Breathing out, I let go. I am allowed to be unfinished. I am allowed to be human. I am allowed to rest before everything is resolved. My worth is not measured by how productive I was today. My worth is not measured by how perfectly I handled everything. My worth is not measured by how calm I felt. Even on difficult days, I am still worthy of gentleness. Even when I overthink, I am still deserving of peace. Even when I feel behind, I am still allowed to slow down. I give myself permission to stop scanning for problems. I give myself permission to stop bracing for what might go wrong. I give myself permission to let tonight be simple. My nervous system can settle. My shoulders can drop. My jaw can loosen. My chest can open. My stomach can unclench. My hands can relax. I do not need to hold the whole world in my body. I can place today down. I can leave tomorrow for tomorrow. I can meet this moment as it is. Nothing needs to be perfect for me to rest. I can rest with unanswered questions. I can rest with uncertainty. I can rest even if my mind has been loud. Peace does not have to arrive all at once. It can come softly, one breath at a time, one release at a time, one small moment of trust at a time. I trust myself to handle what needs handling when the time comes. I trust that I have survived hard moments before. I trust that I do not need to solve my life tonight. Tonight is for returning to myself. Tonight is for loosening my grip. Tonight is for remembering that I am safe enough in this moment. I am not my anxious thoughts. I am not my worst case scenarios. I am not the story my fear is telling me. I am the awareness beneath the noise. I am the steady place I can come back to. I am learning to listen to myself with kindness. I am learning to respond to my mind with patience. I am learning that rest is not something I have to earn. Rest is allowed. Rest is necessary. Rest is a form of care. I forgive myself for the moments I spiraled today. I forgive myself for the things I wish I had done differently. I forgive myself for needing more time. I forgive myself for being sensitive. I forgive myself for being tired. I forgive myself for being human. I do not need to punish myself into becoming better. I can grow through kindness. I can change through compassion. I can become more steady without being cruel to myself. I choose a softer inner voice. I choose to speak to myself like someone I love. I choose to remind myself I am doing my best with what I know right now. That is enough for tonight. I breathe in peace. I breathe out tension. I breathe in patience. I breathe out pressure. I breathe in safety. I breathe out the need to control everything. My mind is allowed to quiet down. My body is allowed to get heavy. My breath is allowed to guide me into rest. If a thought appears, I can say, "Not now." If a worry appears, I can say, "I hear you, but we are resting." If a memory appears, I can say, "Thank you," and let it pass. I do not have to chase every thought. I do not have to complete every loop. I can let the mind be imperfect and still rest. Can let sleep come naturally without forcing it. I do not need to make sleep happen. I only need to make room for rest. My body knows how to sleep. My breath knows how to soften. My mind knows how to slow down when I stop fighting it. I am allowed to drift. I am allowed to be held by stillness. I am allowed to receive the care I so often give to others. Tonight, I choose not to abandon myself. Tonight, I stay with myself gently. Tonight, I remind myself that I am safe enough to let go. I release today. I release what I cannot change. I release what I cannot know yet. I release the need to have the perfect answer. I release the need to be perfectly calm. I release the need to be anyone other than who I am. I am here. I am breathing. I am enough. Again, slowly breathe in and breathe out. Let the next breath be even softer. Let the body grow heavier. Let the mind drift a little farther away from the day. There is nothing more required of me right now. I have permission to stop. I have permission to rest. I have permission to be at peace. As I settle into this moment, I remember I can take life one step at a time. I can trust myself one breath at a time. I can return to peace one moment at a time. And for tonight, one moment is enough. I am safe. I am supported. I am safe in this breath. I am safe in this room. I am safe in this moment. I let my attention move gently through my body. My forehead softens. My eyes soften. My cheeks soften. My tongue relaxes. My throat opens. My shoulders grow heavy. My arms rest. My chest settles. My belly releases. My hips soften. My legs grow heavy. My feet let go. Every part of me is invited to rest. There is no rush. There is no performance. There is no need to feel a certain way. I can simply be. I can simply breathe. I can simply allow. I am not behind. I am not failing. I am not too much. I am not broken. I am a person learning how to feel safe. I am a person learning how to care for myself. I am a person learning how to come home to peace. And that is enough. With every breath, I create more space inside me. Space between myself and my thoughts. Space between myself and my fear. Space between myself and the pressure to know everything. In that space, I find calm. In that space, I find choice. In that space, I find myself. I can let tonight be quiet. I can let tonight hold me. I am allowed to rest. I am allowed to let go. I am allowed to sleep. Slowly breathing in. Softly breathing out. Everything can wait. This moment is enough. I am enough. I let go. I let go. I let go.